why did I pick this recipe? Well, I'd gone to many restaurants before and had falafel, and I was wondering, can I make it just as good myself? How does this connect to Greek culture? Well, it's very popular in Middle Eastern countries. In Greece, they specifically changed it to use chickpeas rather than fava beans, and they make them more flat as to fit inside of bread such as pita. And yeah, there's my dog. So, okay. We gotta keep this kitchen safe and dry our hands, the counter, and the floor. Make sure your knife is sharp and make sure it's not dull. There are my oven mitts. You need to use those, and that one flew away. Whoopsies. So, it's very important to use step stools, but not really in my household because I can touch the ceiling on my step stool and we don't store things up there. Finally, always lift with your knees. That's not very heavy, but okay. Keeping this kitchen safe, we're not using any meat, eggs, or milk. And we're storing all of our vegetables and yogurt in the fridge. Now, I'm gonna go wash my hands thoroughly for 20 seconds with soap and water and put my hair up. What tools am I using? First, we're using this spoon to stir. We're also using this bowl to place all the ingredients in once they're measured, and this colander to drain the beans. We're going to use measuring spoons to measure the smaller ingredients. And then we're going to use this knife to chop up a couple of the things we need to chop and measure other ingredients, larger ingredients in these measuring cups. We're going to use this to combine all of our ingredients. It's a immersion blender. We're going to use this to open our cans. It's a can opener. And finally, this cutting mat, which is kind of like a cutting board but different. Wow, cooking methods. Wow, we're going to put it in a pan and bake it in the oven, obviously. That cinnamon was in the way of my video. So the way I'm changing it is instead of using dried garbanzo beans, we're using canned garbanzo beans, and that's pretty much the only difference. 1 cup of green garbanzo beans in the bowl. Here's me chopping this onion. I'm not doing it recklessly, it's sped up, I promise. And look at my claw, it's beautiful and safe. So do that next time. Okay, here's half a cup of parsley and half a cup of cilantro. Here's some garlic, that is like 4 cloves, and then 25 twists of salt and 25 twists of pepper. These are cumin and cinnamon, and I couldn't find the cumin to save my life. Because everyone needs a dance break, and I slipped on my dog. It's okay. My dad just handed me this thing, and I started using it, and it looked really scary, but it was pretty easy, and it was really loud, and honestly, I almost died. So my dog wants some, and here's the final mixture. It looks like guac, so you know. And then I formed them into patties, and now I'm going to put them in the oven for 15 minutes and then flip them and then put them back in the oven for another 15. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, so they're done, and now I'm going to serve them with this tzatziki sauce using cucumber, Greek yogurt, lemon zest, and some dill. And then we're going to serve it with tomatoes and some cilantro, some lettuce, some onions, and then we're going to use pita pockets to put everything in to eat like a sandwich kind of thing there. Final product, they look beautiful. Yum, I'm so excited, but you know. Okay, this is so exciting because I finally made food, and then my dad walked up. He was like, "What the heck are you doing?" And I was like, "This is the best part of my video." And then I started dancing some more to this music because I was so excited I made real food.
Smells good. This is really good.
My dad really liked it, I really liked it, I would make it again. Next time, I think I would definitely use less salt, and I would add olive oil rather than canola oil because then it would be less greasy. The end. And I just realized you can hear all my music in the recordings, but that just makes it that much better.